you at our next giveaway. The first 10,000 fans through the door will receive a pair of to prove you are true to elect. Don't forget to come out on next promotional day. Fans will receive a free reusable hot grocery bag. Together, we can make a difference. Attention fans, coming up, it's Hogs Fancy Sunday. All fans with their very own band. This giveaway is courtesy of Akbar, 6'1", number 11, Ice Trae Young.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Along with Stan Van Gundy and Hall of Famer Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce will be with us. And checking out some numbers for Trae Young.
And he's had a rough past 5 games. He's had trouble finding his offensive rhythm and just hasn't been as effective as he'd like to be on that end. But this is something all players go through, and I'm sure he'll fight his way back.
Let's take a look at our starters for the Golden State Warriors. Curry and Pods make up the backcourt. Then there's Jimmy Butler. Then there's Draymond Green. And for Atlanta, Risache and Johnson, they're the forwards. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young. And it's a Kongwu in at center. Grant, when you talk about these two teams tonight, I think it's fair to expect a barrage of three-point shooting.
Oh, for sure, B.A. That's the usual game plan from both sides. It's going to be raining threes here tonight. And if they're falling, it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
In the back half of the season, rookies are being scrutinized as award season approaches. MP has said his sights are set on winning Rookie of the Year.
I gotta say, MP has been head and shoulders above his fellow rookies this season. Since the year began, his determination has been unbelievable. You almost wouldn't believe it's his first year in the league. And you can easily imagine him hoisting that Rookie of the Year award over his head just like he planned.
Buries it from 3.
Yeah, and the way Curry always finds the open man is impressive.
Now Young. You know, his offensive production has certainly been there, averaging 32 a game. To the paint. Pass to Daniels. There's the screen by Johnson. Daniels misses. And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
Young looking around. Fires the 3. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game. Now the Warriors with it. Last time they met was in the Bay Area.
And in the last meeting, they definitely had the upper hand at the charity stripe.
Sinks the tray.
I just love the ball move.
Pass to Daniels. They can't stop the run with that one.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
Yep, that one goes. 10 points for him.
They're really settling into a nice rhythm now, starting to gain the upper hand.
Yeah, you're seeing their offense in a flow. Now it's time for their defense to turn up the heat a little more.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. The Hawks have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. Outside Young, picked up by Kongwu. To the inside. No good. Green with the defensive effort.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
And he comes up with a bucket.
What a start. 5 for 5 from the floor, executing the game plan to perfection at this point.
Pass to Young. Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Unable to get that one.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Hawks trail by 9. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I briefly spoke with Quinn Snyder. I asked him outright how he planned to deal with Steph Curry. How does anyone deal with him? Coach joked. He went on to say, we'll try to contest every shot and chase him off the arc, but emphasis on try. Not easy to solve a problem with no good solution, I guess, BA.
And Allie, thank you for that. And Risacher gets it to go.
Yeah, good mechanics and a high release. Risacher's shot is pretty refined and ready for quick attacks like this.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
And excellent perimeter offense so far. Their shooters are clearly in a great rhythm.
Coach, when you talk about the Atlanta Hawks, you got to start with Trae Young.
One of the most exciting players to watch in the NBA, Brian. He can shoot the ball from anywhere on the floor. He's a great ball handler and one of the most creative passers in the game. Such a creative finisher. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over him. Well, they have leaned on him offensively with good reason. Efficiency will help you win a lot of games.
Jacks up a 3. It's not going to go for him.
He's looking pretty unsettled at the moment. Doesn't seem like he has a great feel for his shot.
And the first one at the line is good. Atlanta making some changes here. Olynyk checked in for Okongwu. Mann comes in for Daniels. And LeVert subbed in for Young.
Yeah, great effort tonight, and he's been rewarded with trips to the line.
It's LeVert on the wing, covered by Johnson.
Showcasing his athleticism, plays like this are why you gotta be excited about Risacher's future in this league.
The rebound by Mann. Hawks trail by 9. Here's Risacher, and he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
There's 21 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Risacher. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Hornets in Charlotte. The layup off target. One second left. Off the window. It's good. 24 points for him.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
Obviously, guys, brilliant coaching, a perfect game plan.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors going into the break up 12. Tough to run with them. They get the ball up the court so fast. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. Boy, for the Warriors, this has been the game they've wanted to have.
Well, I'll tell you what, throughout the first, they did a great job of just running their offense.
Yeah, and I love to see this kind of communication between teammates. Great player movement, great ball movement.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. They've got Kuminga. Johnson is out there with Buddy Hield. And it's Post in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Pass to Risacher. Elbow shot. Warriors with the rebound.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
And out on the wing, Zach Risacher has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. They need something good to happen here.
Yeah, they've gone way too long without a score.
LeVert outside. Pass to Rizachet. Shot clock at 6. And the shot goes. Rizachet's got 12.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Outside man. LeVert with the ball. Pass to Rizachet. That shot is off. The Warriors lead by 19. Now Johnson. He's checked by LeVert. From the arc. Drops in the 3. He's got 36 points.
Well, they just need to keep getting him the ball. He has been terrific this quarter.
Now Olynyk. Here in quarter 2, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Rizachet, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, Grant, with all the parity and competition in the league today, there's still those teams piling up losses.
Yeah, BA, and with teams like the Thunder excelling, it's almost like youth is no longer an excuse, but some rebuilds take longer than others. Coming into the league, a lot of people see Zachary Rizachet as a 3-and-D guy. The question becomes, what more can he bring to the table as he matures as a player?
Lets it go from the wing. Okongwu with the rebound. Hawks trail by 20. Young with it. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte. And that one good.
Inside, Daniels really uses his agility, getting nimble to find himself a shot.
Pass to Looney. To the wing on the left. From about 19. Again, the Warriors score.
Well, when you have a guy scoring like he is, you redraw every play to be about getting him the ball.
Young against Curry. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
Sometimes you just have to throw it up to an athlete and let him do the rest. That's a great finish from Johnson.
The Hawks have gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Young finds Okongwu. That's in. Coming off an assist from Young. Okongwu's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
A quick shot there. It's off target.
Those are precisely the looks this team is trying to create.
Yeah, quality offense will serve you well in the long run. You can't settle for bad shots.
The 3 from Rizachet. Looney grabs a miss.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
From outside the arc. The rebound by Atlanta. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Hornets.
It's simple. Your defense has to be razor sharp on the road. You really want to take the crowd out of the game. Easier said than done.
Well, on the road, your defense needs to withstand runs from the other side, and that wasn't the case for them.
Young with a physical finish inside.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Got it up. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. And it's mostly due to their superb shooting. They've wasted very few possessions. And more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way right after this.
Howdy, folks. Time for halftime fun. Woohoo! Before we check out the action at hand, first order of business, the power rankings.
When I look at Atlanta, headed down the final month of the season, at this point, they are who they are, a middle-of-the-pack club.
Yeah, decidedly average. Maybe they'll turn the corner late. Who knows? We've seen it happen. And let's talk now about the game we've been watching. What a terrific first half for Golden State.
I have some research here that might explain everything. Apparently, 3 is more than 2. They keep making threes. That's why they're ahead.
I can't even begin to tell you how profound that was, big fella. Thanks for joining us. Time.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Johnson at the 4 with Okongwu at the 5. Dyson Daniels out there with Trae Young, and it's Risache in at the 3 slot. So that's the Hawks 5.
Well, he's had a night. This team feeds off of his energy, and every time they've needed a bucket, he's delivered.
From the corner, and off the front iron, and in it goes. Young's got 9.
Nice pass by Risache. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
Hawks trail by 12. Here's Daniels. As far as his production, he's averaging about 8 points per game. Risache, no good. Launches a 3. Rebounded by Daniels. The Hawks shooting 46%, a decent average so far. Pass to Risache. Count it. That's his 6th field goal in 12 tries.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the Rock inside and convert.
Count the basket. 43 points in the game.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for the Atlanta Hawks. A 12-point game. Left side, Johnson. That one's good for 2.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
And picked 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during this third year and still has plenty of room to grow. You know, they've hit the ground running to begin this second half. 4 for 5 so far.
Oh, wasted no time on that one.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Young from long range. Young with the signature Trae.
When Trae Young's running the pick and roll, you just expect good things to happen.
Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Hawks trail by 7. Here's Risache. Uses the glass on the layup. Risache's got 18 points in the game.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Gets the 3 to fall.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Jimmy Butler's such an all-around player. He said, I don't need to be a 40-point scorer. My role is to impact winning. I just control what I can control in the end, play the right way, stay aggressive, and do whatever it takes to get my team to win. And Brian, he is good at his job.
Well, playoff Jimmy is a real thing, whether he'll admit it or not.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
The quick look, no good that time. The Hawks trailing. Lets it go from deep. Good, and that basket makes him 8 for 14 for the game.
Yeah, that's what Lisa Shea is out here to do. He is first and foremost a three-point shooter.
The Warriors lead by 10. On the court for Golden State to start the fourth. Curry and Hield to the sharp-shooting backcourt. Then it's Green. Then it's Kuminga. Man, the pass to Krejci. LeVert outside. Niang outside. Let's go with a three. It's rebounded by Golden State. 22 was their biggest lead. Well, when this one's done, they'll be off to Miami, taking on the Heat. That'll be the second stop of this 6-game trip. Krejci, the pass to Olynyk. Curry against LeVert. They double him with Curry. Back to Olynyk. Pass to Niang. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. It doesn't go for him. And the Warriors shooting 55% for the game so far. Here's the three. And again.
His elite offensive play has made its mark here once again.
Now second overall in career 50-point games. Fire up that GOAT conversation.
Certainly, Michael Jordan, the guy he's just passed, is dead center in that ongoing conversation around who is the best ever.
Three-pointer. On target from range.
Yeah, the passing is something Olynyk has really improved over the last handful of years.
Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. LeVert goes against Curry. LeVert passes to Olynyk. To the middle. Here's Niang. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And the Hawks going with a whole new group out there. Jimmy Butler's checked in for the Warriors. Podziemski comes in for Hield. All right, Coach, what are some qualities you're looking for in a lead guard?
Well, look, you want a guy that can make plays, that can control the game. When I first got into the league, people thought about point guards as traditional pass-first guys. But now it means more than that. You want a guy who can make plays, whether it's for himself or for his teammates. Well, he can play the four because he gets off the ground so well.
Here's Young. Excellent body control from Young.
Well, look, Trae Young is a very creative guy and very elusive on the dribble.
Pass to Butler. He's feeling it. The rebound by Atlanta. Daniels has got his fourth rebound in this one. Here's Risa Shea. There's the triple. Podziemski grabs the board. Podziemski's got 4 rebounds now. Takes the three. Okongwu with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Pass to Young. Shoots over Curry. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. The Warriors lead by 10. 4-3. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Curry against Young. Johnson a screen on Curry. Young misses.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the right side. The three ball. Again. What an avalanche.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Warriors.
Absolute fireworks display. High-scoring game. They were unstoppable, Grant.
Yeah, just relentless from start to finish. And the pace was furious. Ultimately, they wore out the other team.
And this isn't something we get to see every day, folks. This team has fought their way to an amazing 71 total wins this year. Unbelievable.
And that's a sweep of the season series. It's clear who the matchup favored. They'll wish they could have seen more of these guys.
Yeah, not a great pass.
And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Hey, how y'all doing? Joe, let's start with you.
Another great game against a fellow top rookie, and it looks like you're a lock to take home Rookie of the Year honors. So with the season winding down and looking back on everything you've accomplished so far, where does dominating your rookie class rank?
Joe, I'm sure you know this, but everything we do every single day is with an eye on our goal of winning a championship. Every game matters, but, you know, the top teams, they know how to approach certain games that means more than others.
But what would winning Rookie of the Year mean?
Well, me winning Rookie of the Year means we've won enough for it to mean something. That's how you build towards a title someday, Bettina. Thank you.
And the back question.